Hey, what's going on guys? Fred at Eastgate Unity here, back at you with another video. This is the Ownboard Zeus. Before we get into that, I want to give a big shout out to Eastgate Crew, the sponsor to my video. They make several different merchandise, whether it's hoodies, hats, mugs. They also have the women line too, so you can get your girl a couple shirts or hats or whatever you want to do. Awesome product. Link is in the description. I also have a discount code. Check them out. A lot of cool stuff. They also have one-wheel stuff as well for you one-wheelers. Secondly, I want to get into how happy I am that actually 2-in-1 boards are finally getting recognized. I said this a little over a year ago, how 2-in-1 boards just spend a little bit more money and you get dozens of different preferences. Whether you want to switch out your wheels, your bushings, the tires itself. You also switch different pulleys, meaning you can play with the top speed or lower the top speed to get better acceleration. These boards are becoming insane. In my personal opinion, I think it's kind of irrelevant to actually get a boutique board now. I've had boutique boards, as you guys know. I'd rather have a smaller package that packs a massive punch with better agility, and you know, the range is pretty much there. Sometimes the range is even better if you're using street wheels. But that's just my personal opinion. Anybody that is thinking about spending $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, look into a 2-in-1 board first. Wow, this looks really nice, guys.
How much battery's in this board? It's pretty light.
Super nice. I'm super excited to try out these trucks. These are basically standard trucks. Double kingpin, I do like. I know a lot of people hate on them, but practice.
All right, inside the box, which is covered, that's good. Which is really, really cool. A lot of good value. They're giving you free shed lights, which are the SL300s, not the actual SL200s. So you got 2 red, and you got the 2 whites, which is a good value. They're also giving you the 97mm street wheels, which are 76As. All right. They're also giving you a free cover for the remote, standard Hobbywing remote. These are the belts for the 97mm. These are the pulleys, ABEX of course. Now I thought this is a little strange. Pretty damn big charger, right? But it's only 3 amp. I don't know. Let's ride this sucker.
There's a stone in my heart. There's a stone in my heart. She lives 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 There's a stone in my heart.
Okay guys, let's talk about this deck. At first I thought carbon fiber wasn't really my thing. especially this forged carbon fiber. I thought it was a little silly, but now that I have the board, it's really fantastic. It's super high quality, it's very lightweight. It's just really a really good setup. It's really comfortable. The concave isn't so aggressive, but I have to have concave, so this concave was just right. It really compares to the Onzra. I actually like a shorter wheelbase, so it is a little shorter. However, the width on both of them are 10 inches wide at their widest part, which I personally love. It's absolutely perfect. So as you can see, the onboard Zeus is 38.5 inches long, so to me, just the right size. Let's talk about the trucks. This is my main reason why getting this board. Standard kingpin trucks. So I didn't know how I felt about this, but I do know that I kind of wanted to step away from double kingpin, because the more I'm carving, the more I'm just breaking traction everywhere. Here, I can't even break traction if I wanted to. I am just doing whatever I want to, just like I normally do on a board, carving, just maneuvering everywhere. It's super fun, super stable at high speeds. I mean, I could still do any dance moves on it. I could still carve around like a madman. Doesn't have the same exact rebound as double kingpin, but as you can see, you can still carve the hell out of this board, guys. So don't be afraid to getting this board because it's not double kingpin. In fact, I think other manufacturers can learn from this. I think other manufacturers should actually go to the standard kingpin trucks. Honestly, it's best of both worlds. If you want to put softer bushings in it, go ahead. Top speed. I didn't quite get there. The website says 37 miles per hour. I got up to 33. My buddy got up to 34 miles per hour. It is so stable at higher speeds, I can't say it enough. If you're riding at 15 miles per hour and they're on Calis or LaCroix, whatever the case may be, I guarantee you're keeping up with them. This is how powerful this thing is, especially if you're already doing 15, 20 miles per hour and you gun it. This board is out, I promise you that. Acceleration / power. Now, this is where I think it lags a little bit. Nothing crazy, it's still powerful, it still beat the Vril. It didn't beat the Onzra off the line initially, but you'll see here that it just starts creeping up right away. I'd probably say after about 15 feet or so.
1, 2, 3, go.
Cloud wheels. Now, I used to hate cloud wheels. 105 started growing on me, but you know, 120s are just too big in my opinion, so I never would have thought of putting on any of one of my boards. But now that I'm riding the standard kingpin board with this much range, power, maneuverability, it really fits, guys. I mean, I'm putting it through the actual, you know, through the testings here with the grass. I'm also about to run over all kinds of terrible roads right here. If you look closely, it does a really good job. They really did a good setup here. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I was not a fan of clouds, but I really do like them. Goes very well with the board. It's reacting very good with the pavement, the grass, whatever you throw at it, it'll take it. So range. This board will take forever to do an actual range test. I did 16.5 miles and I only had 1 bar gone. You do that simple math. Now, yes, it doesn't exactly work like that, I get that, but it'll give you a good estimate. A couple small things I like about this board. It's not crazy heavy. My last 2 boards were close to impossible to actually put in the back seat, and look how easy this is. So you see the motor mount bolts? They're right here, and right in there, and then right in there, and right there. So while I'm actually changing it, I can actually tighten and loosen this and adjust the motor back and forth without taking off the actual pulley. Because with other ones, the last bolt is right down over there and you can't get to it. So with this, you can actually adjust the tension without taking off the pulley. Just got back from like a 7-mile ride. Motors are warm, definitely not overheating. When you visit the websites on these e-board sites, a lot of them are full of BS. This board has this board has that, top-notch quality, this and that. Everything in this description is open and honest, and they did a great job innovating and building this board. Also, their customer service is actually getting very, very good. Now, there are a few minor details that I think can be ironed out with the company, and honestly, when they listen to your customers, that's really what makes or breaks a good company. So with the grip tape, you can see there's pre-outlined cuts and pre-outlined circled cuts, and I think it's really strange. And you can see a little orange piece. I don't know if that's a gasket or a wire. I don't want that on my new board. Maybe some people want to take it apart. I don't. I want it polished. I want it all finished. I want it looking nice.
Quick side note, to put in the rear shred lights, you really got to push in hard. There's barely a gap between the grip tape back there and the actual shred light mount. See how it's easier here? Just kind of pops right on. Again, you got to push this really hard back or else it won't lock in.
This one was a strange situation. I'm pretty sure this was an isolated incident. Anytime I would put the remote next to my phone or my Insta360 camera, it would say disconnect. Now, again, it would say it. That doesn't mean it actually disconnected. I spoke to Ownboard about it. They tested multiple remotes and did the same thing I was telling them. I showed them the videos. They obviously believed me, but it's strange. They're gonna send me a new remote though. Now, it's hard to tell in the video, but the brakes could be better. They're not terrible, but they need to get more aggressive faster. A tiny 3 amp hour charger for such a massive battery setup, that's just kind of silly. At least have a bigger charger that's available for purchase as an added accessory. Okay, my last piece of constructive criticism. I think bash guards should be standard because of the way the motors are set up pretty damn low. However, it does look pretty dope, but yeah, we gotta protect those motors. They're gonna hit something, so bash guards are pretty much a must for this setup. Okay guys, that wraps it up with the Ownboard Zeus review. This board is a phenomenal value when it comes to the power, the range, the agility, the top speed. You will have no problem keeping up with those $6,000 boards. That I promise you. Please consider sharing, liking, subscribing. If you want to drop a comment, question below, please go ahead and feel free. I thoroughly enjoy e-skating. It makes me very happy. I'm sure some of you can agree. Those people that do agree, drop some love below and have a good day.